Namaste. So now let's cover out reservation and promotion. That is pretty much Article 16, its related amendments, some related judgments. Every LLM entrance is obsessed by this topic, so we have to cover it out again. Just like we have done for previous case laws, we start making a list. Indira Sahni versus Union of India, in which the Supreme Court held Article 16, Clause 4, it does not grant reservation and promotion for SCs and STs. And since the promotions were already being given so that the flow isn't disturbed or chaos is not created, so they said, we let us bring this judgment in effect 5 years down the line. अब जो हो रहा है, जो process में है, जो procedure में है, that should continue. We'll get it for basically 5 years. So Article 16 Clause 4 rather, is for appointments only. It grants reservations only for appointments, not in promotions. This is an MCQ. So in which case law was it decided? It's Indira Sahni versus Union of India. This judgment was nullified by the 77th Amendment when Parliament introduced, as usual, a clause 4A in Article 16. So we are amending the article. So we are saying goodbye to the judgment in which 77th Amendment allowed states to provide for reservations if the state believed the SC/ST classes they are not adequately represented. So that was done in the 77th Amendment. So which amendment overruled or nullified the effect of Indira Sahni versus Union of India? That's the 77th Amendment. Now this basically started a problem. क्योंकि आपने reservations ऐसे आप बिल्कुल legalize कर रहे हो. After you have constitutionally recognized the reservation and promotions, basically the reserved category candidates who, thanks to the reservation, they started overtaking the general category candidates जिनको promotion में मिलनी थी, but these general category guys were senior to them, but thanks to them having automatic reservation and promotion, they went ahead. So we again had to basically solve this problem. So we solved it by a catch-up rule. So in Ajit Singh versus State of Punjab, the senior general category candidates, they were given, or rather they regained their seniority after getting their due promotion in due course of time. तो मान लेते हैं reserved category वाले ये रहे, they have automatically, or rather they have constitutionally recognized reservation and promotion. So they get a promotion thanks to this recognition of 16(4)(a) after the 77th Amendment. जो general candidate है जिसके पास कोई ये reservation का benefit नहीं है, let's say they also in due time get their promotion, but they were senior here. अब ये promotion हो गया, ये senior हो गया, but as soon as अब इनका promotion बाद में मिला, the general category guys have attained the promotion later. So as soon as they come to this level, they will automatically regain their seniority. This is the catch-up rule. So pretty much you have caught up with the guy who got promotion before you. So this was held in Ajit Singh versus State of Punjab, or this rule was given in Ajit Singh versus State of Punjab 96 judgment. And Veerpal Singh bhi hai, but usually Ajit Singh is quoted. That's why I've written it here pehle. ठीक है जी. Then basically आपका आ रहा है, now we have to go to Article 335, which becomes important in light of Article 16. What does 335 say? Claim the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes to services and posts. And there is a keyword. You can pause the lecture here. You'll have to open your Bare Act to 335 and see efficiency of administration. क्योंकि अब यहाँ से कहानी शुरू हो जाएगी इन तीन शब्दों पे. Then we go to the judgment of S. Vinod Kumar versus Union of India. So they said that the Supreme Court held that relaxation in qualifying marks in matters of promotion, it's not permissible under 16 clause 4 read with 335. That 335 does not permit it, that you cannot take this bahana of efficiency of administration to lower the qualifying marks just to grant someone promotion. 16 clause 4, it does not say. So S. Vinod Kumar, well, created another bottleneck. And then what will the parliament do? It will solve this bottleneck because this is such a huge vote bank. So we then went in with the 81st Amendment, which allowed the breach of 50% ceiling set on regular reservations as given in Indira Sahni, and it introduced 16 clause 4B. Now it basically gave you the carry forward rule, in which we are now carrying forward any unfulfilled vacancies from the last year. We can carry them ahead to the next year. And now the 82nd Amendment introduced a proviso in 335. So I showed you the original 335 pehle. It says, provided nothing in this article shall prevent in making of any provision in favor of the members of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes for relaxation in qualifying marks in any examination. So the 82nd Amendment nullified the Vinod Kumar judgment. Very, very crucial. In fact, you will see this question pop up a lot many times in past years. Similar questions. So we have 77th Amendment, 81st Amendment, 82nd Amendment, सारी की सारी हो गई. So we said bye bye to the Vinod Kumar judgment. तो ये सारे facts हमें याद रखने पड़ेंगे. And then comes the 85th Amendment. 85th Amendment में क्या क्या है? So which amendment introduced a proviso to Article 335? 82nd Amendment. Now, with the 85th Amendment, we introduced the rule of consequential seniority in Article 16. पहले नहीं थी ये. Before the 85th Amendment. 85th Amendment, they negated the catch-up rule and they introduced the principle of consequential seniority कि जी जो भी आएगा बाद में उसकी seniority उसी हिसाब से determine होगी. कोई catch-up rule नहीं हो रहा है. Nothing in the article shall prevent the state from making any provision for reservation in matters of promotion with consequential seniority to any class. So which amendment introduced the principle of consequential seniority? The 85th Amendment. And let us discuss principle of consequential seniority in a bit more detail in another lecture. Now, Nagaraj then, as usual, अब इतनी सारी amendment होगी तो somebody has to challenge. So, Nagaraj versus Union of India challenged 77th, 81st, 82nd, 85th. They were held to be, all of them were held to be valid. But Supreme Court said 4A and 4B are enabling provisions. So, in which case law was it held that 16.4A, 16.4B are enabling provisions? Nagaraj versus Union of India. ठीक है जी. Now, but यहाँ से एक और कहानी शुरू हो गई. अच्छा एक सेकेंड. Enabling provision है and Supreme Court also held that there is no automatic right to reservation. Now, एक और कहानी the one that I just told you. It's states must show before you can grant reservation promotion, you have to demonstrate the backwardness of SC/STs, that whether they actually need it or not. You will have to show the they are inadequately represented in the public employment scene. Show that, and then you have to maintain that you are doing this promotion to maintain the overall efficiency of administration. Now, this was given in Nagaraj, and against these three conditions, a lot many states appealed. So the case law of state of Tripura versus Janta Chakrabarti is there. Then we move on to Jarnail Singh versus Lakshmi Narayan Gupta. The Supreme Court said that there is no need for reconsideration by the larger bench in Nagaraj. ये further backwardness वाला criterion, Supreme Court said, well, bye bye to it. ठीक है, हम आपकी बात सुन लेते हैं. So we are basically saying this pointer number 1 is out. कि निकालो इसको, कोई बात नहीं, हम ये नहीं सुनेंगे. And now it has applied the creamy layer exclusion. जैसे दूसरी categories के लिए creamy layer है कि creamy layer अगर होंगे SC/ST में उनको नहीं मिलेगी reservation and promotion. This was held in Jarnail Singh. ठीक है जी. And then we go to BK Pavitra 2, because there is a former case law by this name. BK Pavitra 2 versus Union of India. It upheld a Karnataka Reservation Act. एक कर्नाटका वालों ने जी बनाई थी, and new inclusive definition of administrative efficiency under 335. So they gave a new definition in which they balanced out the merits, but no need to go into those details. But they held that the creamy layer test that we have just given pehle, it is only applicable at the stage of reservation and promotion and not at the stage of consequential seniority. कि जी बाद में आप ये चीज़ क्रीमी लेयर से उस चीज़ को एक्सक्लूड नहीं कर सकते कि आप किसी की सीनियरिटी में बात हुई हो, आप क्रीमी लेयर से एक्सक्लूड कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. These are all important case laws and amendments from Article 16. ठीक है जी. अब आगे चलते हैं. केस लॉज तो एंड ही नहीं होने इन LLM कोर्स. तो जैसे भी जो भी टॉपिक्स मिलते हैं उनमें आगे देखते हैं कोर्स के अंदर. ऑलराइट, सी यू, टेक केयर, बाय.